So Shana Tova to everybody. This Rosh Hashanah, on the second day, we read the parasha that talks about the Akedah of Yitzchak. And it says in Parashat Vayera, in the Akedah, just do me a favor, close the window. It's a question okay, we understand the shayachut of the Akedah to Rosh Hashanah, to the shofar, to the ayil, blowing the horn, and so on and so forth. But is there something more than that? Is there something that we can learn that is appropriate for Rosh Hashanah and maybe the rest of the year? Can you learn from that? So let's go a little back into that. It says, Lech Lecha El Eretz HaMoriah. We have a Parashat Lech Lecha, Lech El Haaretz, but here it says, Lech Lecha El Eretz HaMoriah. It doesn't say, first of all, Lech Lecha Lehar HaMoriah. Attention. Don't go to the mountain of Moriah. Go to the land of Eretz HaMoriah. So Rashi explains at the beginning of Parashat Lech Lecha. Lech Lecha, what does it mean Lech Lecha? There is Lech Lecha lehanatcha uletovatcha. For your own good and for your benefit. That at the end is going to be an anah, more than an anah for you, is going to be the anah of the kiyum mitzvah. There's going to be also personal joy from that. So the question is, what joy would Avraham Avinu would have from the Akedah itself? Shakadosh Baruch Hu tells him, Lech Lecha El Eretz HaMoriah. You should go to the land of Moriah. So Midrash tells us that Kadosh Baruch Hu had promised him that in the place in which Yitzchak is going to be sacrificed, there is going to be, that place is going to be sanctified by this action for the rest of time to be an appropriate place for the heavenly presence to dwell in. And this is what it means, Lech Lecha le'anatcha uletovatcha. That from the Akedah at this point, this place is going to be appropriate for tefillah, that you and your descendants after you are going to pray there, and that tefillah is going to be mitkabel based on this action in this place that you did. Which is something very interesting to me, and in a way quite upsetting. If you look at the state of Israel, the way it mapped itself today, I think it's one of the few countries in the world that the capital is not the center of the land, of the country. Even Tel Aviv, it's considered to be a more central place than Jerusalem. I think it's a mistake for generations that they did not build completely all around Jerusalem and annexed everything around it. Because if you look at the map of Israel from the Jordan to the Mediterranean, Jerusalem is the belly button of the country, it's the center. The mountains, not the ocean. Something in that attitude of us has gone awry a little bit. We forgot. We're off-centered, let's put it this way. So, HaKadosh Baruch Hu commanded him to go, and it says, Lech Lecha El Eretz HaMoriah, ve'aleu sham le'olah, go to the land of Moriah, and then bring him to me as a sacrifice on one of the mountains in which I will show to you. So therefore the question is, as we said before, why in the beginning he did not say to him, go to the mountain of Moriah? Lama le'eretz ha-Moriah? Why to the land of Moriah? So the Rebbe of the Khatam Sofer, of Natan Adler, Alav Shalom, said, and the Khatam Sofer brings it in Yoreh De'ah. He brings a midrash. He says, "Vayeret hamakom merachok," and he saw the place based on this, where he saw the place from a distance. Shera'a oto makom emek velo har. At that point, when he saw it, it was a valley. It wasn't a mountain. And in a way, you can understand that if you look at the topography. If you close your eyes and look at the topography of that, it will make sense that there will be a valley. The whole area is a valley over there. From Mount Olives, this whole thing is a valley. Because it goes like this. There is Mount Olives, and there is the valley. Then there is Har Moriah, and there is a valley again, and there is another mountain, another hill. It just doesn't make sense to go like this, if there is a valley. So it says, Avraham Avinu prayed, but it says, "En ze kavodo shel melech ba'emek." This is not a kavod for a king of the world, to bring a korban in a valley for him. And immediately the place, according to the midrash, of course, this is something for us to think about, he became the mountain. And it says, "Asher yomar hayom behar Hashem yira'eh," which is said, today in the mountain of God it would be seen. And it says over there that all the mountains, at that point, all the mountains in Israel, all the mountains all over, used to be a place for avodah zarah, for idol worshipping. But Har Moriah was a valley. And when it turned itself into a mountain, immediately it was promised to Avraham Avinu. Therefore, it was never asur be'avodah zarah, because it was immediately promised to Avraham Avinu. He so-called claimed ownership on it, and by doing the mizbeach over there. Again, this is the midrash, and I'll try to show you a certain technique. If you take those midrashim, that seems like, okay, whatever, midrash. But those midrashim are coming to tell us more than just a story. You could take it and put a metaphor and compare that to other things in your life. And you can call mountains certain things and valleys different things and so on and so forth. You can get a pretty good idea how to work the midrash around. And according to this, it says, Lech lecha el eretz ha-Moriah, hainu lehana'atcha, to your joy you should go to the land of Moriah. That is not a mountain yet. That's why it says eretz ha-Moriah. El echad ha'arim asher omar lecha, to one of the mountains which I would tell you. With this commandment, it became a mountain, and it was mitkadesh lehasharat shechina, and the place was sanctified for shechina to dwell in it. חתימה טובה כבוד הרב. בסדר.